It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Dirty Birds and the Silver and Black under the lights on Monday night.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. Ray McLeod on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
It's so good to see Kirk Cousins back on the field. Think back just a year ago, Mike, that severe Achilles injury. Kirk Cousins is looking to be the first quarterback since 2000 in Trent Dilfer to start an NFL game following an Achilles injury. So he's got an uphill battle, but the fact that he's out there playing under center for the Falcons is a great start.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tack. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Throwing his Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of the drive and finish the drive with some points?
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. play action now. It's Cousins. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Antonio Pierce objecting to that previous call, and out comes the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. They go play action with Cousins. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Lowby. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the man from Purdue, their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell.
Here's a guy that could be described as your very traditional, typical drop-back passer. We don't have a lot of them left in today's modern offense, but he can stand tall in the pocket, and he can throw it all over the field. But when it comes to operating NFL offense at a high level, he's got some growing to do. That's where his development in the next step has to come. Now, today is going to be a big opportunity for him to showcase, has that development started, and if he can lead his team to a big win, it would go a long way.
He'll let one go down the middle. First play of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Falcons offense ready now for their second drive. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. London brought in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action. He'll set up to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now, faking the give. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nice pickup there by Bijan Robinson. And so often these big running backs coming out of college, Mike, everyone just assumes they're downhill guys and the passing game is an afterthought. Bijan led all rookie running backs with 58 catches last year. It continues to be a big part of his game. He is the ultimate dual threat back.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Cousins on the bootleg. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Again, it's Madison. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Contact up front. But they get one of the defenders to jump. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Abdullah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, O'Connell. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They go play action. It's O'Connell. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
To throw is O'Connell. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run here with Madison. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. They'll run with Madison. Great blocking, and he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 10-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Avery Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1st and 10. Cousins to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. run over center with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 10-7 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. On first down, right back to Robinson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Raiders are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Cousins taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Third and 6. Cousins now. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. Now fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On the draw, here's Madison. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. the shotgun. O'Connell. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A gift, and here comes Robinson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. It just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
A second down throw for O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Vegas.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, this is Madison. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. On second down, O'Connell finding his tight end there. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the pistol, it's O'Connell. This one into the hands of Marshall. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
Here's Madison. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Now O'Connell. The one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On fourth down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. shotgun. It's Cousins. That's complete to McLeod. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this to McLeod.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he has lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he falls his way to the end zone. The fumble recovery and a great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. McLeod now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he will go all the way. Ray McLeod. Touchdown Falcons. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will open up a 6-point lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion is Myers. O'Connell to throw on first down. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. O'Connell to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but he needs to work on his arm strength.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's O'Connell. He completes it to Marshall. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete, but as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. Cavaliers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. It was a former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson, who was tough to stop in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, The team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Laube now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. He's got the tight end there. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On first down, it's O'Connell. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's caught by Abdullah. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I like the play call there. Second, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Marshall is on the move. A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Cousins now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's fourth down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's taken down up past the 35.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On first down, a run with Madison. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They go play action. It's O'Connell. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Madison. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with Madison. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now O'Connell.
Play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll take this to about the 28. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. O'Connell to throw on 1st down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
To throw is O'Connell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll run here. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll stick to the ground. Crazy. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. To throw is Cousins. That one taken in by London. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. Throwing is Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
First and 10. They'll run. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On first down, Cousins. That one incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll keep it on the ground. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Cousins now. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's O'Connell. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play. Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On the draw, here's Madison. The Raiders have their punt team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Pitts is the man in motion. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down. Cousins gonna throw, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Raiders offense about ready to take over once more. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's O'Connell. This one into the hands of Marshall. And knock him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Matthew Judon in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. O'Connell to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up. On the give, it's Robinson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his second touchdown tonight.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and Aiden O'Connell heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He completes it to Marshall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Here comes 2nd down. Now O'Connell. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Miles.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game. And now the lineup for the onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.